Track Wrestling with Forrest Molinari. We are at the Hawkeye Wrestling Room. How's training going?
It's going really good. I've gotten to put some good time in the last couple of weeks, slowing it down and sharpening up some areas, and I'm feeling really good right now. I think my footwork looks great. My hand fighting's getting really strong, just knowing exactly where I want to go and controlling the match. So I'm feeling really good. I'm really excited for Kazakhstan.
You pulled out a headlock last year. Do you have that in your arsenal again if you need to?
Yeah, it's in my back pocket, if I get that pinch front head or the pinch headlock, but I don't want to hit a slow motion one like last year if I do need to go there. I do like to shoot a lot and be very offensive, so I'll go upper body if a girl I can feel they're maybe uncomfortable there, and I have that advantage. But someone like a Mongolian that only does upper body, I'm going to stay on their legs where they're not good, and so I like having that option to go upper body or just attack the legs, or switching back and forth between like that Ogi State style where I'm on the outside and I'm moving, or if I just need to grind someone in Iowa style, I like having all those options, so I'm just trying to sharpen up everywhere that I like to be.
What improvements have you made since last year?
Since last year, Perry says there's 5 areas of wrestling. There's your technical, your physical shape, your mental, your emotional, and there's one more, I forget it honestly, but just all those areas. I think a lot of big changes I've made off the mat, just having an even better diet and really getting my weight in check. Everyone knows that I cut a lot of weight, but this year at almost every competition I've been walking around almost on weight before, and I think it's made a huge difference in my first round matches, and just feeling good through the whole tournament. So that was a big area of improvement, and also my mental game, just being here and being in this room around these people and feeling so confident in how I train and how I'm getting better in my techniques, that my mental game going into competitions, I think you guys could tell in Turkey, I was ready to go, and I think you could see it. So definitely off the mat, just taking care of my body, and then the mental game, and of course the technique just comes just being in this room, so I think all areas have gotten better.
Where'd you get the nickname Snowflake?
Everyone's been asking me that. It's actually a really old nickname from high school. Me and my wrestling buddies made up. I forget how it came about, but yeah, me and my little buddies in high school used to call me Snowflake all the time, and then it became a big thing last year when I made the world team.
You're good in front of people. Do you like being in the spotlight?
I love talking to people, I'm all for the interviews. Some people have asked me, like, do you plan what you're going to say in interviews? And it's all off the dome, when I said the LFG thing and I'll wrestle hard for 18 minutes, it just came out. That's just what I was thinking in the moment. But yeah, I don't want to say being in the spotlight, but I love talking to people and, just saying my piece and saying what's up.
Let's say your piece on this. Let's play a game called the Name Game. We played with Allie Reagan too. I'm just going to give you names, and then you just say what you think about the person. We'll start with Mark Perry.
Awesome coach. Sorry, I know that was kind of lame, but he really is an awesome guy.
Terry Steiner.
Intense.
Michaela Beck.
Crazy.
Allie Reagan.
Girly.
Tom Brands.
Intense, but in a different way than Terry. Terry's like an intense. Sorry, I'm going to explain this one. Terry's an intense, and I think people think it's opposite. Like, Terry's so intense and like in your face, but really Tom's more like on you, and Terry's more of that intense, like a constant motivation. And I think people don't realize that until you spend a lot of time with them. I think they think it's vice versa, but Terry's that one that's going to be in your ear, but like in a really positive way. Like, hey, you've got this big dog. Like, you're going to be a champ. And then Tom's the one that's really pushing you hard, really pushing you to that mental breaking point and having you push through that wall. So they're both intense, sorry.
I was going to ask about both, so that works good. Kayla Miracle?
Ooh, slick. When I think of her wrestling, she's just really smooth in a lot of areas.
Dan Gable?
A legend.
All right, that's all we got.